welcome back to Central Campus Studios. Today I'm here interviewing two culinary students, Gabe and Heaven. Good to see you here.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Today we are here talking about the upcoming dinner that you guys are throwing on with the rest of the culinary students, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What is the theme for this dinner?
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Yeah.
That's exciting. And is it just the food, or is there also the decorations and
Food,
everything?
decoration, and soul.
All of it?
All.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, you really get the experience.
So how long have both of you been cooking?
I've been cooking for 6 years now or so, since I was 11.
Wow.
I would say it varies, but when I really started taking cooking seriously, about 3 years ago.
So you guys have both been in it for a little while. Does that experience really come in handy with the class overall?
I think it does, but I think I get it more just from being creative and being someone who likes to experiment.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So how overall with the culinary program, how do you think it's affected you over the years, and has it made you feel different about cooking?
I think it's affected me just all throughout life. Like for all the 3 years that I've been in it, I feel like it makes me think a different way about things here and there, just based on the people I've met and the experiences that I've had.
I could add on to that. I think it just changes your perspective on a lot of things, and it adds a lot of value. You learn a lot about cultures, so there's a lot more than just cooking within it.
Yeah. What do you think is the best thing that you've learned from it over the years? One big takeaway.
I think the biggest thing that I've learned is how to not cut myself. Because I remember my parents didn't want me using a knife for a while, because I remember the first time I tried to cut something, I ended up cutting my finger open trying to cut an apple.
Wow.
And they taught us how to cut things,
Right.
To a degree here, and so that you don't hurt yourself. And it's 50-50 for me now.
Yeah. I would say core values. You just learn a lot with the people you're around. So
Yeah.
Core values.
Yeah.
I know,
That's,
right?
yeah. Have you guys made a lot of new friends while being in culinary?
I made a friend or two.
Definitely, yeah. You make a lot of friends. You make a lot of connections in general.
Yeah.
It's just a good environment.
Is it overall, would you say being in the kitchen is more stressful or more relaxed with it being a classroom type setting?
I think it's a little bit of both here, on some ends. Days, especially the gourmet dinner that's coming up March 31st, by the way. I find myself probably stressing, especially once it gets into crunch time where you actually have to serve the guests and such.
Right,
so
yeah.
I figure those are the times you'll be seeing the most stress. But honestly, other days, especially the ones where they let us dictate ourselves and choose what to do, I find it to be relaxing almost and natural.
So with the upcoming dinner, March 31st,
By the way,
what should you expect walking into it? What do you think we'll be seeing?
I think you'll be seeing colors, lights, and you'll be having a just good time, especially with music. We're gonna have nice music. I love music.
Me too. That's exciting. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Fit the theme.
basically what he said, yeah, you're just going to get the full experience. Nothing's going to be left out. You're not going to feel like you came here for no reason.
What's your favorite part of the meal that you guys are going to be preparing? Anything you're specifically excited for?
Well, she has me on drinks, but I'm most excited for the dessert, because it was something that we took from, I guess, from a simple thing. I won't spoil what it is, but we sort of combined it with a bunch of other ideas, and it's really extravagant, and I hope it comes out really nice.
Well, that's exciting.
I would agree with him. The dessert is very, we put a lot of thought into everything, but the dessert we kind of made it our own collaboration, if you will.
Right.
It's going to be very exciting to see everyone's reactions with that.
So I guess you'll have to, go to the dinner to find out what it is.
Sounds like it.
So going into the dinner, what do you think is or has been the hardest part overall, the most stressful?
I think in terms of planning it, for me, especially yesterday, because yesterday is when we were really locking down on the menu and things. One, deciding the course count, because every other dinner has had a course count of 5, and we were deciding if we were to go how much more we wanted to go, and I think we're up to 6.
Wow.
So that for me was stressful in a way, because I'm man, I want to do it the way they did it. I want to live up to the same standard, the same level, but at the same time, I also kind of want to find areas to improve in.
Looking past this, is culinary something that you guys are interested in after high school? And do you guys have any other plans other than that? Because both of you are seniors, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
For me, definitely, I plan to go to DMAC and pursue culinary arts in the ICI over there, and hopefully, like, I don't know, probably make a career off this, because if I don't, I'll probably be under a bridge in like 5 years.
Well, I'd hope not, but
I was planning on it. You know, I'm gonna get my degree after this for culinary arts for ICU. Yeah. Well,
it depends on where you're going.
Yeah, it depends.
ICU,
That's true.
But I actually switched what I wanted to do. So I want to go for more film and production. Yeah, I want to go for film and production, College of the Ozarks in Missouri, Branson.
oh yeah, I've heard of that one.
So,
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's the plan. And if that doesn't go towards what I want, then I'll always have a backup option.
Kind of circling back a little bit with these dinners, you guys have thrown on a lot in the past, right? Or at least like kind of been a part of a handful of them at this point. What would you say like the best one overall is?
I think it's probably this last one that we did, which was Asian fusion themed. I worked with my partner, who is another third-year student, Darren Hobbs, the third, and I worked with him to do these. I guess it was like toasted baguettes with this pate spread on them, and we did this Worcestershire sauce cream over them as well with microherbs, and it was delicious. Not only that, but we also worked together to make a drink. Which, when I say work together, I mean he let me drive the car on that one, and I did that solo, and I think it came out wonderful. Honestly, it's probably the most like proud I've ever been of anything I've ever made.
That's amazing. Yeah, I mean, it must take a lot of effort to like, and not only just like, you know, coming up with them, but then executing it too to exactly how you want it.
Yeah, because they let us have a lot of free reign over how we do all the recipes and things.
Wow. I've only got a couple more questions for you guys. So first of all, I just wanted to say, like, you know, overall with these dinners, it must take a lot of support in the kitchen, like, and, you know, also like setting up for the event, everything. I mean, what kind of like support do you guys like need overall? Like, I'd just say.
I mean, everyone's support down to from our chefs, our teachers, down to first year students who like know nothing. That like you could get in the kitchen. We could find you a spot, you know? But it really just takes a lot of support. I'm talking about numbers, skill, and knowledge. We usually spend, I think it was 2 hours each night, just serving multiple courses and just trying to make it a good experience. So we try to like follow a bunch of rules and stuff.
All right. Well, my one and final question is, with this upcoming dinner, New Orleans themed, on March 31st, by the way.
6 to 8 p.m.
6 to 8 p.m. Why should people come to this dinner? What's the most exciting part of it?
You get to see me. But no, on a real note, I think the most exciting thing is, one, trying something new, because I know personally I've never been to New Orleans and I've never really like gotten a taste for their cuisine, but also to see a bunch of creativeness that lies in our Central Campus scholars, and also an experience that's different from past gourmet dinners, because they all follow like almost like a template sort of. They all follow the same rules based on course number. Like they would serve usually bread or cheese with each course, and we're trying to switch up from that. We're going in a different direction, and overall we're just doing things different and hopefully better.
I will say the experience though, like I gotta stress it. I gotta keep stressing it. The experience is really, it's phenomenal. Like when you get in there, from my perspective, like just wearing a chef coat and being able to say like, we partook in this, one of the best experiences that I've experienced so far.
Sure.
I mean, that sounds like a really great experience overall. Like, I mean, getting to have, you know, just like the music and the whole like atmosphere, and then the amazing food, I'm sure, along with also getting to hear from the people that prepared it for you. I mean, overall, I'd like to go to that. Sounds amazing.
I mean, everyone should come.
Well, hopefully. Well, then.
I think I'll invite my brother, and he doesn't even know English.
Well, I mean, March 31st, the New Orleans dinner. What time was it again?
6 to 8 p.m.
6 to 8 p.m. Buy your ticket. Show up. That is all the questions that I have for you guys today. So thank you for your time. I appreciate you guys coming in.
Of course, it was a pleasure.
You.